Oh, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. Okay, guys, as you guys know on this channel, we talk everything wealth, everything knowledge, everything responsibility. You know, if you're looking for a way to come up, if you're trying to get through the day in a positive aspect, then this is the channel for you. So today, what's up? What's up? What's up? First time catching the live. What's up, brother? So, um, the question is, will modern black women hold you down when you get broke? So, if you're not black, this goes for any race of women as well. You know, um, a lot of us we build things as men. You know, we have high hopes for ourselves, and then when we meet a woman, 9 times out of 10, if we care about her, we want to include her into what we have. But is this woman really worth the time, worth your time and energy? You know, is she worth your time and energy? A lot of guys do not really vet their women perfectly. Avoid data. If Trump wins and abortion is banned, won't that mean black man pay more child support to more women? Honestly, I have 2 children. I'm married to. I'm married. I don't pay any child support. Um, so I mean, and I'm gonna make a video on that because, like, what women don't understand is that the kids get way more benefits from you if they don't put you on child support. So for all the people who want to make jokes, this is not a joking channel. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So what? And with that being said, what a woman inherits from a man is his legacy. So that means that if you're with a woman and she bears your children and she stays down, you done cheated on her, she lets you do what you want to do, but she stays a good woman. Then she and the kids inherit your greatness. So for all the foolish women out there who decided, I'm talking about black managerial. It's a real topic. Think of the child support black men aren't paying because the woman. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Because the woman wanted to. I totally understand. Totally understand. But guys, like, I'm not going to get into any politics on the channel today. You know, I got a video about Kamala Harris, a lady who I do not will not vote for ever. Uh, I dropped that video a couple of hours ago. Um, um, I don't agree with her. I don't agree with Kamala Harris giving us Glorilla. And I'm from Memphis. Glorilla, come on, the hood neighborhood chick, Megan Thee Stallion, and Cardi B, who is not even African American. They just selling us whatever. I, I'm I'm not falling for it. No, I wouldn't want a woman to lead men. You know what I'm saying? Into World War III. You know, I read it for a man. You know, because men we're more logical. You know, so it is what it is, though. But like I said, like I was saying on the topic, will modern black women, or modern women, whichever one, will they leave you when you go broke? So I know we live in a social media era and stuff like that. You know, we done seen famous rappers, Lil Durk being one of the newest to the Dummy Club. Um, um, what Lil Durk, who else? Young Thug, uh, a bunch of YFN Lucci, a bunch of black man going to prison. You know, going to jail. But will this woman stay down with you when you go broke? You know, what do you guys think? Do you think that that is fair for the woman to stay down with you? Because you can't think that she's going to stay a virgin while you're in prison for 5 years. You know, so is this woman really worth your inheritance? Like whatever you build up. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of black men out here because I see them. I travel a lot. I be a lot of places who don't really have anything, you know, and they can't really leave anything to a chick. But a person like Lil Dirt or YFN Lucci, they have more to leave a woman. And, and most of us men, we want somebody who's going to be loyal. You know, we're not just trying to lead a cash with anybody. Meaning that if it all hits the fan today, if you was married to this chick, if you was just dating this woman, do you trust this woman enough to leave $10,000? Because when you get money, that's when things get real, guys. Let me say that again. When you're getting money, that's when things get real. A lot of times when you ain't got that much money, a lot of women they'll play chameleon on you. But once you're getting a lot more money, you gotta test these chicks. You know, especially these chicks we be dating and stuff. You know, if you're gonna bring her to your crib, bro, you need to be testing her immediately, because you do not want somebody coming to your crib that's a thief. You know, that's not with you for your best interest. So the quickest way to do that is to, you know, we don't care about sex. I mean, we do care about sex. Let me say that. If she gives you sex or whatever, you know, that's cool. Just act like it's a prostitution situation because you're testing this chick. So just put a couple of $100 in tens or twenties or fifties or hundreds somewhere and tell her to go hang you some out the drawer and see if she will take the money. You know, we're living in 2024 where women say real ass chick give a fuck about a nigga. You know, you got women out here parading how they don't care nothing about us. And for the guy talking about Trump, Trump is going in my best interest. You know, um, I'm not trying to mess with no president who is rocking with Megan Thee Stallion, who is rocking with Cardi B. I'm like, what is this? Is this the Freaknik? You know, is this the Freaknik what they got going on? Is this really a election or what is they trying to give us? What policies are you trying to give us? You know, yeah. But from what I learned is that you're only gonna have a few people that's gonna be there. You know, you probably can count them on your hand. Like people who's genuinely gonna stand in your corner for the next 20 years. You know, and it's scary. A lot of people are not used to being alone. A lot of people are not. A lot of people are scared. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been out there by themselves and stuff like that, and that's understandable. You know, but just because you're alone, that doesn't mean rush into a relationship with somebody if they haven't been battle tested. You know, most women, most modern black women, and other women, etc., Latina, white, it don't matter what color, you know, they have to be tested because you don't know what you're dealing with. You might get a chick, you might get a black chick, and she looks nice. Like I'm from Memphis, prime example. I'm from Memphis, prime example. Where I'm from, there's a lot of girls who look good. They look great. But when I tell you they're highly connected with the gangs, they're Grape Street Crips, they're Vice Lords, they're Gangster Disciples, they're 8 Trey Hoovers. So you don't want to get with a chick and then next thing you know, you trying to go kick it with her, thinking you about to Netflix and chill, and then 3 or 4 dudes come backdoor you, you know, and then you don't want to get with a white woman. Who it could be the same exact thing. She could be crazy, you know. She might be one of them emotional Beckys, you know, who if you just yell at her, she's gonna call the police type stuff. And guys, I know we like the snow bunnies, and I'm telling you, all snow bunnies are not good. You know what I'm saying? Or you might get the Latina chick who like to drink a lot of alcohol, snot powder. You know, just because she look good don't mean she's good, guys. That's all I'm telling you. You have to you have to really know what's going on with these people. Who are you investing your time with? Who is this person? Is she bringing any type of value to me? You know, is she bringing any type of value to me, or is she constantly taken away from me? Is there always issues? Are there always arguments? You know, do I feel better when I'm with this chick? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta weigh everything when it comes with um um messing with modern women. Cause guys, like you could get with a chick that fast, and next thing you know, an hour, 5 hours later, she looks like a woman, but these are not just women out here. These are not ladies. A lot of these can modern man expect traditional women? Yes, modern man can expect traditional women, and I'm gonna say that because we have a choice of who we let in our lives. There's gonna be a lot of testing. There's gonna be a lot of testing. You know, testing women. You're gonna get with so many. You're gonna be dating, getting with chicks, having sex, doing this, or maybe careful and stuff like that. But once you find the right one that you tested, like I said, guys, you have to be able to trust this lady. You know, we're not just trying to get chicks and toss them to the side. Let me say that again. We're not trying to get chicks and toss them to the side. I'm married, but best believe I'm still a man. You know, and if if I'm putting women on the team, you know, these women absolutely have to be tested. And you, there are traditional women out here, you know. Sometimes you gotta keep going through them. How can you expect her to be traditional when you expect her to have sex with you out of wedlock? She automatically not traditional. Just because you have sex out of wedlock, that doesn't mean that you're not traditional. Like, I mean, like, don't you want to test her? Don't you want to test the cookie out before you? That's one of the dumbest. I'm not trying to be rude to you, bro, but that's like if you want to go right ahead. What's your name? The void daughter. You avoid that. Go right ahead and marry a chick if you want a traditional woman without having sex with her. And don't be surprised that after the marriage, if that coochie ain't, you don't know what you getting, you know what I'm saying? You ain't used to the smell. I advise all men, if you're gonna take a woman seriously, put her under your belt, you better get in them draws. We're not little girls over here. We don't care if you're traditional or non traditional. We're all trying to get laid. But we're trying to be safe on we're just trying to be safe so we don't get we would let the right women in our lives. Women who are is proud to be with you, not a woman who, you telling her stuff and the whole time in the back of her head, like, I hope this nigga shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they be for real. Man, I'm tired of he always talking this stuff and I don't believe nothing he talking about. And that's how they be talking, you know. And it's all levels of it, guys. Just because a woman is wealthy doesn't mean she's a good woman. Just because a woman's poor doesn't mean she's a bad woman. So you want to get in them draws, you know, and you want to wear protection as well because they got things going around and around out here. So uh, I'm pretty sure that most men are, what I'm saying, aware and you know, life is all about taking chances, brothers. So you know, um, but back to the content. Yeah, we do not want women who will run away from us when we go broke. ETC. I don't think no. I think that's the one of the worst feelings in the world, guys. You know, um, I'm not saying you're going to go broke. I'm not saying that. Um, sometimes what we gotta do, we gotta act broke. Okay, you know, sometimes us as men to test the women there because there's so many women out here with so many different. They done been around town. A lot of these ladies have been around town, and there's nothing wrong with acting like having it, and then all of a sudden come up with a story and be like, "Oh, such and such happened," and test her. "Oh, babe, I forgot my wallet." Take her out to a expensive restaurant. Guys, we want women who actually enjoy our presence. Let me say it again. We want women that actually enjoy our presence. They need us. Women are supposed to be dependent on the man. And if she's not dependent on you, then she's not yours. You know. Um, a woman could be wealthy and still dependent on the man. So it doesn't matter if she has money or whatever, you know, as long as there's a mutual understanding that this woman right here will give me the shirt off her back, you know, all guys want a woman who will ride for them. I'm not one of them dudes who hang around a bunch of guys. It's not like it used to be. I'm not a child anymore. You know what I'm saying? So most men, the only thing men want to get some money, do whatever they got want to do, and they want to have them a woman. You know, you ain't gotta be in a relationship. She could be on it. She could just be on the team. You know, she could be on the team, guys. So if you guys ain't sparked up, I'm gonna fire the joint up for you. I am, and we marijuana is legal where I'm at, and even though Kamala Harris said that she's gonna make weed legal, that's not gonna make, because us as black man, we're gonna smoke weed whether it's legal or illegal. That's not a policy. I don't care nothing about that. I've been smoking before weed was legal in every state. Okay, if Mr. Void Data is still here with his Kamala, I think he somebody Kamala paid him to troll me. My lighter went out. So you know, a lot of men. This is before me. You know, a lot of men have worked their entire lives, guys. A lot of men have worked their entire lives, and they made a mistake. They made a mistake, and if you guys want to know what that mistake is that these guys made all this money, bought homes, bought boats, you know, saved up for saving up in their 401k, brokerage accounts, got good credit. And what happened was they end up getting with a woman who's not in their best interest, and they married her, guys. Um, And what happens is, in most states, the law says that whatever you acquire during this marriage, you're gonna have to give her half of that. So, guys, just know that. Do you think women should submit even if she has to pay half of the household bill? Um, Honestly, that's a good question. Um, Honestly, I don't think a woman has to submit. Nah, a woman always has to submit to you, because the way I run my household is I pay all the bills. And I only do that because I have children. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need my wife to be a woman, be traditional, and raise the kids. And I'll take care of everything else. Anything she needs, I got it. You know. But should a woman be submissive? It if she's on your team, she should be submissive. If you shouldn't stay with a woman if she's paying half of the bills, guys. It's a good question, but it's a crazy question, because the answer to that question is, if you shouldn't stay with no woman if you're in a sexual relationship with her if she's paying half of the bills. There's no reason to, because 9 times out of 10, um, a man, we have to provide. You know, um, um, it's just what we do, and and that's that question. We could talk about that a little more, buddy. Um, what do you got to say about it? You know, like let's throw shots. But if a woman pays half of the bills, then you know you can't really expect her to, you know, um, be a woman, you know. Like, she should just be a woman for being a woman. Right. Yeah, I fuck RP Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is one of the reasons why I created this channel. And down there I shed tears in that man pass. You know, so like So I honestly don't think a man should stay with a woman if she's a man needs to have full control of everything, and if she wants to give you bread, yeah, I'll take the money, you know. But isn't there really no reason to take it because she ain't gonna do nothing but get the shit right back? Because that's how women is. They're crazy, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, yeah. So you know, us as men, if there's a lot of situations where men shall not, and I'd have been down that road before, guys. Before I got married, I was homeless, and and I used to meet chicks when I was in Atlanta and other places, and they would let me stay with them. But let me tell you what happens when you stay with a woman and you're not paying any bills, you ain't on the lease, she's gonna kick you out. Let me say that again. If you stay with a chick and you're not on the lease, 9 times out of 10, if she catches the attitude she wants to be alone, then you done got comfortable in this lady's house. I don't advise no man to get comfortable in somebody's house where they're not on a lease, and she's gonna kick you out the crib. And I done been kicked out the crib in my learning days plenty of times, and it's not a good feeling. Absolutely not. So, uh, I don't know if you're still in here, Mr. Void Doubter. You got any other questions? You know, you trying to pick my brain? I'm open to any questions, any financial, lifestyle, travel, working. It's time to hop on Call of Duty. I don't know. I cannot smoke when I do lives, man. Like, yeah. But my look, if if basically to sum everything up, um, about most modern women, will leave you when they go, bro. I forgot how I worded the title, but to sum everything up on this video today, I want to tell you, brothers, that um, you better get you some money. You better get right with God or whatever higher power that you believe in, universal. Get right, live, get you some money because we're living in a world where people don't care about you. You might get with a woman and the whole time she just ain't got nothing to do. She bored and she's basically playing with you, which I think is very childish. But they do it. So you gotta stay focused. You gotta focus on your mental health because my mental health is okay. It could be a lot better. Focus on your physical health. Guys, that means exercising, eating the right things, you know, and then you always want to come back to self preservation, meaning that you ain't trying to end up on the short end of the stick. Okay, you're not trying to work hard and live a good life with a nice house. You got big screen TVs. If you watch TV, some people might want a room where they read books and meditate. Some people might have an exercise room. Some people might have a studio, and you're inviting someone in your life that you don't know who they is. So that's why I was telling guys you have to test women, because if you do not test her, then she's 9 times out of 10. If she's one of them girls who wants to walk all over something, then 9 times out of 10 she's probably gonna walk all over you. And I don't like to see men get walked all over, because that shows a weak, what I'm saying, a weak characteristic. Sometimes guys fall victim. A lot of guys be out here watching pornos and stuff like that, playing with themselves and stuff, and then they get all soft for these no good chicks. You're soft for her, you know. Um, you have to stay focused. You have to stay focused. You have to stay grinding. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep going. I was telling guys on a video that I dropped earlier that like a lot of these street dudes, they're brainwashed. You know, a lot of street dudes out here basically brainwashed, and they're going to end up homeless, because we got a lot of street dudes in prison and county jails and different jails all over the country, and we got a lot of black dudes at homeless shelters. You know, and how did we get there to this point? From us being business owners and working and having families and stuff. And a lot of guys, a lot of street life guys, want to they're drugged out. They're doing all types of drugs now. It's not cool to be street at all, bro. You know, with guys like Fleece Johnson coming out here talking about the booty bandits in prison, and guys who've been in prison for 30, 40 years, and Big Bad the Big Bad you with the street life, when you could have been clocking in on your job, getting yourself together, trying to be a good person, bro, just trying to do the right thing. Coney Island styling on them in the motherfucking building. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah. So a lot of guys end up living the street life and wasting time. The moral of the story, wasting time. So if you're doing stuff and you're not doing it the right way, and you're getting over, once you get over a little bit, then it's gonna lead to you getting over a lot, and eventually you're gonna get caught. It's just like with your attitude, like anger issues. A lot of us are walking around and we are angry, we're stressed out, hot, tired, and a lot of dudes be whooping on these chicks, and they end up going to jail for 5, 10 years. And do you know they got people who've been working their whole lives in America? They've been working their whole lives. They're old right now, and it took them their whole lives to be able to afford a $200,000 house, a $300,000 house, and how hard it is, and you waste your time, then inevitably, with the universal law of things, you're gonna probably end up homeless. That's what I be telling guys. Like, you're gonna end up homeless because um you didn't take the basic steps. A lot of guys listen, let music influence them. I've been there. you know, Listening to, Tupac and being broke and stuff when I was a kid. And my mom gave me a whole album of every Tupac album he ever had, underground CDs and everything. And I just got down that right there, lit a fire. And a lot of people get stuck in that mindset when Tupac Shakur and Biggie, they was in a different time period. Them dudes was going through something in their time period, and we're living in a different age now, you know, where crystal meth, then crystal meth is ravaging the whole country. It ain't just crack cocaine and regular cocaine, stuff like that. We cannot sit here. A lot of us ain't gonna get rich. A lot of us is not gonna get rich. So I just want to be comfortable and healthy, you know, and make sure I'm not with no silly hood rats or silly any type of silly chicks. Because silly chicks come in all different flavors. You could be a silly Asian chick. You could be a silly white chick. We're not trying to get caught up with drama filled drama queens, who watch Disney Plus and is living a fairy tale fantasy, thinking that I deserve everything. No, man, you don't. I mean, it's you have every right to feel exactly how you feel. But when it comes to a man thinking that just because she feels this way, you know, and you ain't gonna test her and stuff like that, then since she feel good and she's having her way, you're gonna treat her like she is Queen Nefertiti, you know, and we're only treating women like queens who deserve to be treated like queens. We're in 2024. Hood rats get treated like hood rats. Stay away from the bad people. You know, yeah, easy, and it's a movie. Yeah. Well, good morning, man. I haven't caught you in a minute. Thanks for continuing to spread the knowledge and positivity. We need that in the community in America. Yeah. Oh, for sure, brother. Um, I don't mind. Um, there's a lot of things that I've been seeing that I'm gonna be sharing with everybody. You know, I recently went home to Memphis. Um, traveled to like six. I drove through about 8 states or some shit like that. And but a lot of these small communities, there's too much money. All the reparations you want, like I was talking about Pine Bluff, Arkansas, how how it's a high black population and there's a bunch of abandoned houses. People are leaving that town. And we're worrying about reparations when the white people really left the town for you. That's your reparations. All the abandoned buildings, the whole city of Arkansas, Pine Bluff is a ghost town. It's like 40,000 people. The whole downtown has nothing but empty business fronts. It has a bunch of empty, vacant houses. And, you know, that's if we all get together and, be good people and do what we supposed to do and stop robbing people, stop killing people, and start getting these businesses, which with the dude that you banging on, y'all could have opened up a barbecue pit together. The dude you banging on, y'all could have opened up, bought about 3, 4 houses. Like the houses in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, are like $400 if you just pay the taxes because they trying to get people to buy them. Like y'all could have had 4 houses, 3, 4 houses, and plenty of women because you got houses. Because a lot of my people don't be acting like they don't know how to get it up. Like you know. And a lot of times it be dangerous out here, man. I went to Memphis and um I remember when I was with the shit. Mm-mm. I ain't. I thought I was with the shit. I am not with the shit, guys. I am not with it, man. I swear, I wish more black folks thought like this. Oh, facts, brother. Like, like I said, like I went to Memphis with thinking the way thinking the way I think and stuff, and I didn't grew so much, you know. And as the first day I was in Memphis, me and my wife, we were laying down. We at my mom's house because I got a room at the crib. You know what I'm saying? All we hear, 'cause my mom still stay in the hood. She kind of. I mean, the whole Memphis is a hood, bro. And all we hear was, and then about an hour, 2 hours later, my mom tells me to let her out the driveway. I'm letting her out the driveway. She come back and say, "Dang, they just killed somebody up there. And it was two cars and they had a shootout and shit, type shit." And I remember I was with the shit. I'm not with the shit. I don't want to die, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already dying. I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? I want to fucking goddamn be able to walk down the street without somebody fucking putting a gun in my face. You know what I'm saying? But and the crazy part about it is I fit right in. Like so, like I could move through Memphis because I'm from Memphis. But nah, like Memphis is dangerous, man. Everybody be watching Glorilla and all this shit. Money Bag, yo. Like, hey, like Memphis, not the vacations. A lot of these cities that these rappers be talking about, they ain't the vacation place. Nah, come on vacation and don't ever leave again type stuff. And this is what I seen. And this I done seen guys die in Atlanta. You know, 'cause I was homeless for a while, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I'm in the ATL, right? I'm in Atlanta, and I'm homeless. Um, no, I wasn't homeless then. I was with another chick before I got married. And some told I'm at the laundromat, the dude selling weed because weed not legal. You know, I respect the hustle and everything, you know. But I walked to McDonald's and ate a McDouble or some shit, McChicken. I still remember that shit, a fry. And I walked right back, not even 15 minutes later. Them dudes came through, shot it up. And the weed man who was selling weed was laying there. He got shot in the shoulder and I think in the ass too, like stuff like that. Like guys just trying to live and feed themselves, and dudes come through, you know. So we got to be careful out here, guys. Uh, Hold on, Coney Island Styling said something. Man, what's going on in Memphis? Memphis is crazy. After watching your videos on Pine Bluff, I went on Zillow and saw what you were talking about the cheap land and property, storefronts, everything. Oh yeah, you can make some money down there. Uh, and man, Memphis is violent because of the street dudes, and the drugs, and guys, nobody wants to work, like the city, like, okay, so I'm a traffic control supervisor, like I'm certified, like I'm a certified traffic control supervisor. I know how to set up job sites for construction sites on major roads, highways, small streets, everything like that, set up air boards, all that shit. And so I go to Memphis, I see a setup, and I'm like, that setup is that setup is like all the way wrong, like type shit. I'm like, damn, like goddamn type shit. Like if I was to get in an accident in this city, they probably wouldn't even try to give me no lawsuit money because it looked like I'm like, nah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about the setup was so wrong and the workers was not even in the work equipment. That shit was in the middle of the road. and they had a big hole in the road. It was all type of OSHA violations in that shit. And I'm like, bruh, like that it was crazy. Like, bruh, like we gotta get ahead as black people. These are black cities. We can't be lazy like that. We gotta get this shit done. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. But guys, we've been growing together for a while, man. Coney Island styling on this my boy. Uh, uh, yeah, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. They got a lot. It's like you can get a house for like $400, $1,000, $2,000, decent. Plumbing probably still work, but a lot of those houses gonna have to be remodeled. You know what I'm saying? Cut the grass and stuff. That's easy work though. You got a whole property. And if you bring business and you make it safer in the community, then people gonna come and want to move back in, and the price goes up. You see, the dumb black people. If you watching this and you want to talk crazy, the reason why the price is down is because the crime, the drugs, but once it's of value, then the prices go up. People pay for peace, and the street dude over here thinking he gangster. I'm like, bro, I'm so gangster. I will drop a dime on you. Like I don't even care, bro. Like if I see you doing some crazy stuff, like, bro, like no, I'm not going for it. Like I'm gonna mind my business to a certain extent. Like I might not say shit about a lot of shit, but it's just certain shit that I'm not gonna let slide, bro. Like, and if you ever hurt a kid, hurt a child, hurt an old person, hurt somebody in my family, got down, somebody I love, and you just acting crazy, you ain't got nothing to worry about. 'Cause I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You do whatever you want to do because this is your life, and they got a place for people like you. So that's all I got for the video, guys. Man, it's getting late where I'm from. I got Call of Duty Vanguard. I think they got a new Call of Duty out. Um, I'm slow with the games and stuff, so man, it's been a pleasure with you guys. Um, thanks for stopping through. Showing love. I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video, man. Deuces, salute, guys, and always remember, fellas, it's a mother movie. Over and out.